What's up, y'all? It's me, and I'm doing that sitting in the car self-care thing. I just drove out somewhere and I picked something up, and then, well, it was raining. Now it's not. So I was like, oh, this will be a good time to make a quick video. Anyways, it's something going on. Twin flames. I'm telling you what. Like, the amount of people I talk to, just like, you know, other twin flame friends or people that need guidance, I see a really, really big, not coincidence, but like, what is it? Something that's happening with everybody. This mirroring, this twin flame mirroring. It's fucking killer. I mean, this is why people don't want to wake up. This is why they want to have their distractions. And like, I can't blame them. I mean, this is crazy, right? So like, twin flame mirroring, it can happen when you're in communication, and it also happens when you're not in communication. And I think for a lot of people that have been messaging me about, like, you have a thought pop into your head and then your twin goes to text you the exact same thought you just had, or I think the worst part about it is when you're like, when you are in the 3D separation but you're in a 5D union, and so you've accepted that you need to do your shadow work. You've accepted that, okay, you have trauma in you. You need to see what that is in the mirror. And it almost seems like a never-ending checklist of shit to kind of go through. I mean, I do imagine that it ends at some point, but a lot of the mirror work for when you're in separation, my hair's a mess. I know, look at this. I have not dyed my roots. I've been just like going through a lot of healing processes and feeling processes. But the shadow work, it can be very painful. And like, I feel like people kind of gloss that over. Like, especially twin flames who are in separation. It's like, are you just doing everything you can to heal? I mean, I know I am, and I do this daily. And, you know, I'm really, really, really mirroring feelings that I need to clear. Feelings of not being good enough, not being pretty enough. Like, these are big. These are really big. And I noticed yesterday I was getting extremely frustrated with daily life because it always falls back to, well, damn it, if I had a loving partner, none of this would be an issue. And so that apparently is codependency patterns. And like, it's kind of a mind fuck because you see so many people that really are just happy. They seem happily codependent. Like, this was something simple. I needed a jar opened and I just couldn't do it. And I just thought to myself, gosh, here I am in my kitchen. And it's when a little tiny thing triggers you so bad, like their absence just hurts. And like, for me, something so silly as not being able to open a jar. And I'm thinking, well, damn, I wish my partner was here because he would just get it right open, you know? And then it kind of brings you into this whole rabbit hole of, okay, where is this codependency wounding? Where are these codependency patterns? Because for some reason, we're called to break those patterns. So, like, it doesn't matter if Sally Sue and Bobby Joe up the road are happily codependent. It doesn't matter if, you know, that lady over there has her husband carrying her groceries for her. You know, it forces you to, like, take a step out. And, like, I think one of the hardest parts is, it's like, if I could find someone to be codependent, like who wanted to be codependent with me on my level, like, I would quite enjoy codependency. And I think that's one of the saddest things is, it's not only realizing that this deep longing feeling is, you know, considered codependency, but it also is scary to let go. It is also scary to, like, wow, is this what this is? Is this deep longing for a partner and to be loved and love someone, is that really called codependence? And then it's really hard to, like, discern through, you know, what is unconditional love, what is sacred longing for your beloved, and then what is a negative pattern that's gotta be released and removed. So it takes a bit of, like, brain mongering, whatever the fucking word is. I mean, it's a brain scramble. It's a lot to deal with. So ridding yourself of codependent patterns, I think that's probably been one of my biggest challenges in this journey, and clearly I haven't achieved it yet, because if I did, then guess who'd be sitting here in this seat? My beloved. And he's not here yet. So I think one of the biggest slaps in the face is, wow, all this working I've been doing, it's still not enough. And they say, oh, when you're ready, they appear. And I think, like, accepting the fact that am I not ready? Do I still have codependency going on? Am I mirroring codependency? Where am I mirroring codependency? And how can I rewire the patterns? So if you're watching this video and you're resonating with this, you know, you got to go in and deep dive on this shit. Readings can help too. Like, if you want to have a reading with me to kind of, like, if you have specific questions on maybe where you need to look at patternings, but it's like, I'm going through this also, you know what I mean? So that's why it's like, I always want to be truthful about stuff. Like, I am also going through this. I know what is the recommendation. However, it's like, I'm also trying to do it. And, like, it is really, sometimes it's really hard to decipher, because especially when they say, like, for example, I'm feeling I'm feeling like rejected. But it's not even so much rejected, it's more like unwanted by my twin flame, you know? So it's like, that's the thing. You have to be able to identify your feelings. So let's say I'm feeling unwanted by my twin flame. Then comes the mirror work. This is the mindfuck. Well, where do I not want myself? And it's like, I can't just figure that out off the top of my head, you know what I mean? So it's like, I gotta maybe just plant the seed. So, you know, if these answers just don't, you know, you don't just know the answers, you have to seek out some guidance. So that's exactly why I'll be going into some meditation. You know, asking spirit guides, hey, make me aware of where I am unwanting myself so that I can clear out this toxic patterning. Because in divine union, there's no room for toxic patternings. There's no room for toxic codependency. And like, I want to get everything clear because I want my twin flame here more than anything. But I don't want my toxic patterns to ruin us interacting. So like, twinges of jealousy, stuff like that, that can be looped into codependency. Where you feel that they're not paying attention to you, it's the mind fuck to say, okay, where am I not paying attention to myself? And then you really got to like dig into that and say, well, okay, where am I not paying attention to myself? Where do I not want myself? What's in me? What is in me that is obviously reflecting out to my twin flame? And how the fuck can I get rid of it so that there's nothing toxic ever mirroring out, you know? Okay, well, those are my thoughts for the day. If anybody resonates, you know, cool, but not cool. I get it. Like, and I had to just tell myself yesterday, you know what? It's okay that some things are unclear right now. I'm trying to really work hard at forgiving myself for not recognizing toxic patterns earlier, and I'm really trying to just continue to rid myself of all toxicity that way. I'll get a little bit more closer to union, you know? I just want him to like pop right up on my doorstep here. So I'm just going to continue doing what it takes to get there, and I'm talking about it. All right. Bye, everyone.